Like,
I think that was the crazy shit about the OT clip though, because
but see, and that's what fucked me up is that I ain't even know OT said that shit. I ain't even know.
You ain't even see that before? That
on Bloods, I never seen it. I didn't know nothing about that. I was just saying what I said because...
So let me put it in perspective for the people then.
Yeah,
right?
I
Mexican
didn't know that.
OT did the podcast.
Yeah.
They asked him about, the use of the N-word. Mm-hmm. And he kept it G. You know what I'm saying? I know you with him too. And he said, he was like, he's like, damn, it's hard to explain because there's no men in the room. And he goes, oh, there goes one. And he goes, what are you gonna do about it?
See, that's the thing about it. See, that's when the levels change at. See, if somebody confronts me and be like saying it like I said, so what you gonna do about it? Now you trying to use it in an aggressive form, like you're punking me, or like you have the power of determination over this word to where you can freely use it up under your scale without us being accepting of that. Right. That's what a narrative changed,
and I think that's
and a real is gonna put you in your place like that. But at the end of the day, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the room for that, and there probably wasn't no other real in the room to be like, hold on, nah, you can't do that like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You use it in the way to use because we are my because guess what? Just because you my I'll fight you because you my and then you'll be and we good after. We'll look at that. That's the point of squabbling. That's the point of masculinity. That's the point of being a man. That's cool. Like how you say, because guess what? The same way how OT's saying that, that's my little brother, that's my nigga. Yep. But guess what? I say Vato, SA, Wade, and whatever else under the sun. I feel the same way how he feel as well. But I'm gonna use it always in a form of love. But at the same time, if a call me out or somebody call me out about that, hold on, you can't say Vato with the whoop, and then want to look at me behind that, I'm gonna squabble you. We're gonna live and fight and die, whatever. Live, fight, die, whatever it is. That's what we're gonna do because that's what it is to be a warrior. That's what it is to be a man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like that's why I said when I was previously speaking, for a white boy or somebody that's not black to be able to use the word, you have had to go through pain with me. If you have not went through pain and suffering with and went through the profile, because that's what you got to understand. Whenever you choose, whether it's like I said, it's different for a woman, but a woman experiencing when you have a child, like when a white woman has a child with a black person, that child is not white no more to society. That child is black. So yeah, the things that you used to get privilege of, your child is gonna put you in a position where you're gonna experience, oh damn, my child is a nigga. Oh damn, like what the shit that I used to get privilege of because you just see me and pull me over, or just see me in the regular the woman that I am before you know the type of men that I like and the child that I have a certain privilege. But then in reality, the people that know this woman, her family, loved ones, friends, if they not also on that same frequency that she on, then she's been exiled. She's treated a certain type of way by the people that know her. Her child is treated a certain type of way by the people that naturally know her. But unless she has a loving family that's accepting of that. But when you get outside of your safety zone or your village, and something happens to your child, or your child go through an experience, or you go through an experience trying to protect your child, or your child, it ain't got to be police. It can be getting jumped, robbed, fight, shot on accident, just shit. And then you, oh damn, realize, okay, yeah, this would come behind being black. That's why they say everybody want to be a until it's time to be a. Yeah. That's the point that make me have respect and understanding for someone who is.
They've been through it. They've been there.
You been, you know what I'm saying? I know you from the same trap, same dope hoes, same struggle. We from the same hoes, same, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting shit from you, you getting shit from me, like we hustling together, we, know what I'm saying?
I've been through that. I've been through that lifestyle, and I still decided to give up the word just because I'm like.
And that's okay too though, but like I said, it's also about where you born and raised in
Buffalo, New York.
Okay, so you from Buffalo, you from upstate New York.
Yeah, Buffalo, Western New York. I was out there with Conway and Benny.
That's what I'm saying. That's a whole different understanding of life and demographic than New York City, New York.
Yeah.
NYC, New York is 50-50 Hispanic. That is the entire culture of New York as far as like urban, what we love, what we know. Big Pun, Fat Joe, not Remy Ma, but Jennifer Lopez, whoever, you know what I'm saying? They all say and they all been saying our whole life. Yep. And nobody ever gave a until the internet start getting emotional and having their feelings involved.
And that's what I was telling Jim
And
Lee,
that's the part
that
pissed me off. That's the part that made me like, that shit fake. Like, now, if motherfuckers was really running around this bitch, slapping every single Hispanic person, like, that's the thing. If I cared that much, see, okay, like, you got, like, okay, like in gang banging, it's a word that we don't like to be used. You know what I'm saying? It start with an S. I don't want to hear that word because I don't like that word. I don't want to hear that word being used in a sentence, period. I don't give a if a person's, if people that's watching this interview, they gonna know what I'm saying and they gonna say it in the comments on some lame bullshit, whatever. But just, or they gonna be like, they gonna feel what I'm saying, like, hell yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, if you're saying a regular sentence and the person say the S word, and I'm not talking about the green S word, I'm talking about some blood shit. I'm talking about the national overly understood disrespectful word, universal. This is a universal disrespectful word to all of us, and it start with an S. You know what I'm saying? If I hear a person use this word in a regular sentence, I'm damn near gonna stop them. And, hey, bro, don't say that. Hold on, what? Why? What that mean? Why you saying that? What? Oh, nah, yeah, I don't like that word right there. That word, it offends me. Yeah. If you're not the person that's going to do that every single time that somebody is using that word that you feel is not appropriate to be use of the word, then shut up about that and that shit fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shut up about it. Now, I'm the type of that I don't give a fuck about who use the word to a certain extent until they use it in hate and disrespect. Yeah. If you use that word to hate and disrespect, for me, like I said, OT my little brother, I love OT to death. But if I was in the room in an interview, he wouldn't have said that like that. Because if he would have said that like that, you would have put me in a position where you're forcing my hand to respond to this. Like me calling you something out your name, or me saying that's like me saying that, you know what I'm saying, somebody is not this because of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like me saying, oh, you can't be a Mexican Crip. I'm not gonna say that about my little because you probably really done fought and earned your name in motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And what's that shit called? In Bay City where my nigga from, he didn't earn his name, and like, it's real in Bay City. These is real street that's around him. I went and shot videos in this hood. I went to this city out in the country. He stayed an hour and a half away from Houston, Texas. I went to where he's from, and the predominant people that I saw was black people. I didn't see that many Hispanics around him. I seen probably 3 or 4 Hispanic people that was in and out, but when I went and shot videos in his ghetto, went to his grandma's house, went to the corner store where he was raised up at, all of these Crips that was around him that was showing him love and embracing him was all black. So it's kind of like, it's kind of weird to feel that somebody who actually grew up in that type of environment around nothing but that's going to only address him and refer to him as him not saying. Yeah. Now, when the lights on and the cameras on and you put in position like that, and you know what I'm saying, it's used people are trapping you to use it in a word in a form of disrespect, or like you gotta have some type of humility and tenderness for the public and for the people that love you and your fans. And I could say that it just take, you know what I'm saying, with him, because on this I got an album with this. I got a full album project with Masculinity. He from Texas. He's from my state. He from, like I said, an hour away from my city. You know what I'm saying? He's a part of the community of people that we all do music with. D-Baby say all the time. You feel me? But D-Baby is a real that be around all day. And Hispanics too, though. D-Baby really got a bunch of little Hispanics around him, though. There's little street. But that's the whole point. That shit different where we come from. But at the end of the day, I don't give a who you is. If you using it in a form of hatred and disrespect, yes, it's supposed to get checked. Like anything gets to get checked. I can call you a bitch, and like, that's my bitch. Oh, I love that. That's my hoe. I love that hoe. That's my hoe. Oh, that's my baby. And I mean that in the form of love. Man, hell nah, you ain't gonna touch my brother. You got my who? Man, you got my hoe fucked up. Touch my little brother, I'm gonna kill you about that hoe. That's my brother. I'm gonna kill about that. That's my like, we talk in that way. Or they be like, bitch, you tripping. Hey, bitch, come here, fool. Feel me? But then in a form of disrespect, you are a hoe. You a whore. You a 304. You a pussy ass. You a bitch. You a. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah. It's a different form of. You know what I'm saying? Now,
you gotta understand it. Like, if you obviously understand it, so you get it. Like, who's,
and that's kind of the point I was leaving. At the end of the day, my whole point about it is like, with anything in life, when a motherfucker feel about some shit, squabble about it. That's why I feel, also again, that's why he said that. I ain't making no excuse for bro, but that's also why he said that. He like, damn, and that's why he said, I wish it would, it ain't no in the room, know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, like, yeah,
I think he kind of felt pressed by it. Like,
yeah, and I can't be mad at that for feeling like he got to defend himself.
Yeah, he just looked at her like, why she coming at me?
Why you even come, and I feel that 100%. Like, you're fishing in this interview to make it
that's the shitty part about this game.
And that's the game. Just like, you know what I'm saying? I could have did this shit right now and be like, no, I don't want to respond to this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's also like when you put them up in the spot and they respond, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, whatever come out there, whatever. I'm just, like I said, I don't give a I can do whatever. Ain't like I say this shit with a huge ass high horse. Ain't nobody doing shit to me.
I mean, that's kind of why I said it like I said it. Like usually I'd be like, yo,
you been down there with
OT.
me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what's going down. Yeah. But I love bro. I love everybody in Texas. Like, you know what I'm saying? All my little niggas. And I feel like that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna address all of them. Like, I'm not gonna meet a Hispanic dude in Texas and then, or as wherever, and as I'm talking to him, I'm just be like, yeah, Vato away and bro, or bro. I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna say splat. I'm gonna call you splat. If I with you like that, like I with you, I respect you. I got love for you. I want somebody. I want you to be around my community. I'm gonna call you splat blood. You know what I'm saying? If you, and then it's another thing. It's Mexican bloods. It's real Booyah tribe. Like, it's real Mexican bloods from California. This from Houston and from everywhere else. And that's what I'm saying. You can't, even when it comes to gang banging, it's real Mexican bloods. It's real Mexican Crips. It's motherfucking me, like they got the, GD. They got the SDs. And y'all know in the comments, they got SDs. They're Spanish disciples in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That's they be with GDs and be with folks and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got their own shit going down. They beef with that. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just blood.
Yeah, hey, it's all over.
Where I'm from, that's how I feel. That's why, again, like, we just from a place where if you don't like it, let's squabble over that shit then. Whatever we finna do, let's do it. Like, and that's why our attitude is like that. Cause I know so many other, that's like a trying to squabble me for fucking a Spanish bitch. Like, you can't have our Spanish girl at the school because she don't, what, nigga, finna fuck this hoe. You man, I'm fucking this Spanish bitch to come do something about this. So you gonna do, stop me from fucking this bitch? Yeah. That's like, it's, but I feel going, it's racial slur, ooh, I feel that, but that's not, that particular word, if we're going to, like the R word. You see how people make that R word?
Yeah, right.
You feel what I'm saying? They're going to say, yeah, R. Don't nobody want to use the R word in nothing because it's a horrible word, right?
Yeah.
So if it's horrible, then put it in the book of horrible shit and don't say it at all.
There you go.
If you go, that's just how I feel. Like, no, like how they made the rainbow word. Like, if you people scared to say the rainbow word now because you're scared of being.
Yeah, it's a terrible. It's wild because I love the goddamn word.
I'm gonna say you gonna make it say.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's so much fun. So much fun jokes, fun comedy.
Don't push your sheet all the way back, but unplug the phone.
Yeah, but it was so much fun jokes, comedy and stuff back in the day about the that they would use the word, bro, that's this. And
that shit had nothing to do with gay people.
I ain't even gonna say it, but you heard me say it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I feel. Like, if that takes black people as a leading force of that, like, we have to be the thriving leading force of that. And I'm not saying that these little complaints, they be like, well, where are they supposed to start now? Because the complaints, that's not the start, bro. If you come on, Splat, we're gonna be for real. Need to start undoing music,
exactly.
You know how much shit we finna be undoing.
That's what I'm saying.
To take the word out of, you spill me, or which we finna do. Is niggas finna only hang with niggas? Better support niggas. Now go back to the other shit I get to be talking about when we talk about the real systematic racism.
All right, so let's go into it. So this clip after Mexican OT shit.